So very good morning, everyone. It's Monday, 5 p.m. and we have a special guest joining us on our special program, Coffee at Home. This program was started because of the COVID times when we were all locked up, and this program has become my premier program. I actually do this program every Monday. In between, we were not able to do it, but now we are able to do this live. So without wasting any time, I want to introduce today's guest. Uh, if you ask me, I call him the Samba King in DXN. He is the one who showed me the moves. You know, he told me one very simple thing, that if you want to do DXN, it should be like a dance. You should have the moves, baby, he told me, and I was very impressed with that because somebody was taking DXN just like he takes his dance and was having fun in doing DXN. वो इतने मजे से DXN कर रहे थे, इतने मजे से कि वो बोलते थे कि ये DXN एक नाचने की तरह है, अगर नाच सके तो नाचो इसमें और झूमो. इसकी जो धुन अगर आपको सुनाई दे, उस धुन के साथ अगर आप झूम पाए तो झूमो, क्योंकि ये जो धुन है और ये जो नाच है, यही आपकी जिंदगी का सबसे बेहतरीन चीज है. और मैं आई वॉज वेरी इम्प्रेस्ड विद दैट, एंड आई मेट हिम इन यूरोप व्हेन वी हैड अ लीडरशिप कैंप, एंड देन आई मेट हिम इन मेक्सिको व्हेन आई वेंट देयर फॉर देयर लीडरशिप कैंप. So I don't want to waste time, and I want to start the show directly. And he will be joined with his son, Claudio, who is another great leader. And वो उनके बेटे के साथ, क्लॉडियो के साथ रहेंगे उनके घर पे. तो हम उनके साथ अभी मिलने जाएंगे. I will give him, I already have them on the other side, so I'm going to just pull them up on the screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me see. Before that, I want to share his profile. This is Rafael Diaz. He's the Crown Ambassador, and this is his website. If you go Rafael to mentor.com, and you see that he is a completely different personality. एक अलग ही personality है. And the way he carries himself up and he shows himself up, he is a dynamic leader, an example of how he builds up his network. This is his team. You see Claudio Dxn, his son, and everyone is representing one country. I was very impressed, you see, and they are all his diamonds, I think, and I'm going to ask him more about them. And you see, he's built a fantastic website, given everybody the great importance. And that's what Rafael is, and I'm sure we are going to have a great time today. Let me see if I can get him on camera. Yeah, that's Rafael. And here we have Claudio. Welcome to the show, both of you all, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Afternoon to you.
So how are you guys?
We are doing good.
Bueno, todo bien.
All good in this side.
Fantastic. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me pull up another camera where I can have you both also in this frame. Okay. So yeah. Good of you. We three in one frame. That's fantastic. Okay. So this is a show that I've been doing for last few months. So Claudia is going to be the translator, and he's going to help Rafael translate. But I know Rafael would be knowing a few English words. A little bit he would definitely know. Yes or no? So
Yes.
So Claudio, can you ask him what English words does he know? And does he speak English a little bit?
Yes, he does this a little bit. Yeah, a very few words. Yes, he does sabe algo de inglés.
Yes, I do.
Wow, that's how this father-son duo are. And so this is the show, Claudia and Rafael, that thank you for first of all accepting the invitation and coming live early morning. I know it's 7:30 in the morning and you're up and ready for the show. And my questions are ready. So if you're ready, we can go ahead with the show. Okay? Are you ready?
Let's get it done.
Okay, great. So the first question that I'm going to pull up on the screen is here. You seem to enjoy doing DXN as much as you enjoy dancing, isn't it?
Okay. Ok, buenos días a todos los que están conectados en esta mañana y esta tarde para ustedes. Para mí es un placer por la invitación para compartir en este coloquio mis ideas, mis experiencias. Y realmente yo vengo de un país caribeño donde todos tenemos la música dentro.
Good morning, first of all, and good afternoon in your time. For me, it's a pleasure to be part of this show. I want to thank each of one of you to take your time to see this live transmission. And well, I come from a country, a tropical country. It's an island in the Caribbean.
Y alguien una vez dijo, la música es el alma de los pueblos. Y para mí es sumamente importante llevar la música, el ritmo, la alegría por dentro, porque eso es parte de la salud.
Somebody once said the music is the soul of the body, so I try to include that in everything I do. So I always been like this.
Y precisamente me ayuda en lo que estoy, en este emprendimiento que es mi pasión de Quieres, por miles y miles y miles y miles, por 2 millones de razones, es mi pasión. Y debo estar siempre contento y feliz para poderlo transmitir y que se duplique a mi equipo. Y más en esta etapa de pandemia, pues es sumamente importante para mí mantenerme en la cabeza con alegría, con la actitud correcta.
So that's why I include that in Dxn, because Dxn is my passion. So I want to show everyone the way that Dxn works in me, and I want to pass that along to other to all my organization and all the members I can know.
Y precisamente esa actitud de bailarín que he tenido a través de estos 17 años me ha ayudado a que muchas personas se pregunten, y yo, si él a la edad mira con la pasión, con el entusiasmo que la disfruta, ¿por qué yo no lo puedo hacer? Así que eso ha sido parte de mi estrategia también para hacer crecer mi negocio, para llevar el mensaje que no importa la edad, que se puede si se quiere.
So that's why I show my dance moves, so the other people can know that it doesn't matter what age do you have, you can always have that feeling inside of you, that young soul that you can show to others, and that's why the people enjoys that so much, and that's part of my strategy to to sign people or to cause any interest in the people to know what type of products, for example, this person consumes or uses that have that energy, dancing on the floor all night long.
When it comes up to Rafael, I think he listens to some kind of music, even if the music is not there. He makes some music that rings in his ears, and Dxn is music for him, and he starts dancing, and he makes it so lively, so energetic, that you start feeling that yes, Dxn is some fantastic festival, that you all should be a part of. And I think that is the secret of his success. Would you agree?
Él ve cómo tú te comportas cuando hay alguna actividad, y de que te oye un poco de música, eso hace que tú como que te suelte un poco y entonces que trate de que la gente se involucre también en cuanto al baile y eso.
Ok, ahora estoy recordando el primer viaje, el único viaje que el Tato Dr. Lee fue a Bolivia, el cual tuve el privilegio de acompañarlo. Y antes de salir a la tarima, el doctor Lee me dijo que por favor, si podía salir al frente a entretenerlo, a que sea 5 minutos, en lo que él terminaba de arreglarse. Oh my God, 5 minutos 55 minutos en tarima bailando allá en Bolivia, con un público de más de 3,000 personas. Todos fueron subiendo, rotándose a la tarima a bailar. De ahí el doctor Lin dice, ese es mi embajador corona bailarín.
So I was remember just right now the first trip that Dr. Lim went to Bolivia, and it happened I was in that activity too. So Dr. Lim asked me to entertain the public maybe for about 5 or 10 minutes so he can finish to prepare for his presentation. So I went to the stage and I started to dance with the public, with the audience. It was maybe 3,000 people, and those 5 or 10 minutes became 55 minutes because all the people went to the stage and started dancing by group. They went up to the stage, dance, and then go down. So everyone there was dancing. So that's why Dr. Lin says he's the crown ambassador that dances.
That is great. That is great. So amazing. So let's move to the next question. Okay, we go to the next question, and the next question is about what qualities do you think can make a person a successful networker? And this definitely should come from Rafael, who has a great experience. So he would be the best person to answer this question. What qualities do you need to be a successful networker?
Ok, lo primero que una persona debe tener es creencia en él.
The first thing a person should have is self-confidence.
Y tener su propósito de vida definido. Uno no puede circular en la vida como un barco sin veleta, sin dirección. Uno tiene que creer para poder hacer realidad su propósito de vida y luego conseguir el vehículo más viable. En este caso, pues obviamente nos estamos refiriendo a un negocio de redes.
Another thing you should have is to know where are you going, what do you want to accomplish in life, and identify the best way. In this case, in this scenario, it's a network marketing company as Dxn, who has all the products and all the marketing plan you should have so you can get to the destination you want to go.
Y como uno va a poner su mejor activo, que es su tiempo, pues debe hacer algunas investigaciones, debe estudiar el mercado. Hay algunas reglas recomendadas por la Universidad de Harvard, por ejemplo, que indica que uno debe tener algunos puntos para formar parte en un negocio de redes. O sea, no es porque yo quiero formar parte de la industria, debo tener bien claro que debo pagar el precio, y para pagar el precio debo conocer en el proyecto en que yo me voy a poner mi tiempo.
And since you are investing your time, your effort, and your energy in accomplish the goals, or to get to the point you want to arrive, then you need to find out and study everything about the company or the way you are using or the vehicle you are using to get to your point. So you need to find out everything about the vehicle you want to use to arrive to your destination.
Okay?
Absolutely good. Thank you so much. I think what I understand is self-confidence. Second is you need to know where you're going. And third, You need to take your vehicle and really drive it to the destination you want to take it. I think that's what makes it so easy for Rafael to achieve such phenomenal success around the world. And that brings us to the third question. And this question is, business in Latin America is, almost growing, booming. And how can other countries imitate this success? What way would they succeed in imitating what Latin America is doing? Because it's the number one country for last few years. So definitely there is some formula that others can also copy. What's your take on that?
Ok, mi región de América tiene una característica diferente a otras regiones. A pesar que América Latina, desde México, toda la América hispana es rica en recursos, donde históricamente, ya saben la historia, todo lo que se han llevado para otros países, y aún así seguimos siendo ricos en recursos, ricos en una anatomía, en nutrientes, de alimentación, de frutas, de hierbas autóctonas de nuestra región, todo eso.
The thing about our region, Latin America, is that we have another vision, another way to do this type of business with a lot of heart. Because in these countries of Latin America, we have, food, we have fruits, and we have like a particular way of develop our dreams, working in a different way, motivated by the family, motivated by the hard work to accomplish the goals, and we do whatever it takes to take our family and to cover the basic needs of our family. That's the motivation that we have in Latin America also, the family.
Sentimos un gran respeto por nuestros ancestros que trabajaban de sol a sol, y nosotros aquí en América, como padres, hacemos lo imposible para darle la educación, para darle el mejor estilo de vida que nosotros por alguna razón quizás no tuvimos. Entonces, eso es un punto en común en todos los países que conforman TXN América Hispana. Esos valores, ese compromiso que tenemos con la familia, es lo que hace la gran diferencia.
So the compromise and the responsibility as a parent that we have in Latin America to give our family the best quality of life that they can have, it's what motivates most of the Latin American countries, because we want to work hard and give our family everything that maybe in one time we couldn't have, and that's our main motivation. That's why we are so committed and compromised with this business, with this DXN family, because we want to give our family everything that we didn't have as we were childs.
Tenemos muchos soñadores en nuestros países que emigramos a otros países más avanzados. Por ejemplo, específicamente dejamos nuestros países para venir detrás del sueño americano. ¿Por qué? ¿Y para qué? Para darle una mejor educación a nuestros familiares. Y eso es un punto en común en toda la región. Somos soñadores, aventureros, no le tenemos miedo al trabajo, hacemos lo que sea para llevar la comida a nuestros hogares, y por eso ha sido tan impactante el crecimiento sostenido que hemos tenido en TXN América, el cual yo me siento responsable de sembrar la semilla 17 años atrás.
So that's basically the main reason. And as a parent, in the region of Latin America. That's how we handle things, because the growth of these Latin American countries is because the hunger that there is in every person that sometimes have to migrate to another country to give a better life to their family. So we don't have, we are not afraid to do any type of job, any type of work, because we know that we have a compromise with our family to give them the best education and the best quality of life. So that's basically the motivation that we have for develop this type of business.
Aquí en América, la crisis las convertimos en oportunidades, en retos de crecer.
Here in Latin America, we use the crisis as opportunities to develop different ways to get the job done. So that's the main reason we are motivated, because we don't make excuses. We have an issue, we have a crisis, then we find out what can we do so we can keep doing the business, and that's what we take advantage of.
Okay?
Absolutely. I think you made it very clear. So it's a very good message. What we can learn from the Latin American team of our DXN family is that there should be that desire, that hunger to give something back to the family that you could not get in your life. And that is what, as Rafael says, that it was his desire. And I understand, because this is the same case with one of our states in India, which is doing something like that, where people really want to transform their lives. And it is this is the same reason that that state is doing amazing. This is the same reason that UAE is doing amazing, because all the expatriates there are working their heart out and wanting to give something amazing back to their family. So I think you can translate that to him, while I pull up the next question. Okay, so next question. And here we go. That is question number 4. How important is the support of the family in doing DXN business?
Ok, sumamente importante esa pregunta para nuestra región y me imagino para el resto del mundo también, pero en lo que tiene que ver con mi región es sumamente importante. En el mundo entero, alrededor del 78% quizás de las personas que hacemos negocios en redes son mujeres, y un porcentaje importante de esas mujeres son madres solteras.
It is really important that family doing the DXN in family, because most of the 78% of these members are women, for example, and that's why it will be necessary to include the family.
Y Entrevista llegó para quedarse. Es un proyecto, la mejor opción, precisamente para incluir a la familia por la facilidad y repetición de productos que tiene. Y como tenemos muchas personas de a pie que viven el día a día, que salen a los mercados a las 5 de la mañana a vender lo que sea, las personas en cola tomándose, por ejemplo, su café con galletas y panes, con cocoche, con ingredientes de los productos que tenemos, y eso hace que uno involucre directa e indirectamente a nuestra familia.
So basically that it is doing the DXN business in family is what helped to grow, because most of the family, for example, go out early in the morning to the markets to sell the products, to sell coffee, and to share, to teach the family how to do the business from young to adults, and try to include the family in the business so they can know how to get the job done, how to develop the network, how to create an income so they can, be a good person and in the right business, do it the right way, and have the economy, have the health, and have the economic income so they can make the dreams come through. So that's why the family is really important in doing DXN business, because working together, you can get farther as a family.
Yo les garantizo, yo soy un estudioso de lo que está pasando en el mercado, en la industria, y yo les garantizo que no hay ninguna compañía en este momento vigente que tenga una similitud de lo que es DXN. Con la misma repetición de los productos que tenemos, las personas, por ejemplo, compran una bolsa de café, se la toman, la repiten una y otra vez. Tenemos historia de niños de 9, de 10 años que acompañan a sus padres a vender productos, que trabajan con el código de sus familiares, de su papá y de su abuelo, deseosos de tener 18 años para tener su código. Niños que el premio de todo lo que te regalo la pelota de fútbol en América si le vende los productos a tus compañeros de estudio. O sea, los padres le ponen cualquier incentivo y ellos van ligeritos a hacerlo.
I can guarantee you that there's no other company in the market that involves the family as DXN does. Because, for example, a family in DXN in America, they motivate the sons and daughters to do this business. They go out with family to sell the products in the street. So they teach their family how to do it, and they motivate the kids, the sons and daughters, saying, okay, if you sell these products, I will buy you, for example, a football ball, so you can play. And that motivates the son to sell their products to the other kids and to the people in the street. And from young, they teach the family how to sell and how to do the business.
Yo soy un hombre feliz cuando viajo a los TCI todos los años. ¿Y sabe por qué soy un hombre feliz? Porque llevo parte de mi equipo con varios miembros de sus familiares. Por ejemplo, cuando yo fui a Perú, le ofrecí un paquete de opciones mediante las cuales ellos en este proyecto de DXN podían incluir a sus hijos y en algún momento determinado iban a empezar a viajar por el mundo con sus hijos. Y hoy eso es una realidad, porque precisamente el crecimiento sostenido de América en DXN ha sido parte de la integración de la familia en el proyecto, porque básicamente hay dos puntos importantes negativos en esta industria cuando uno empieza. Los primeros robasueños son los familiares de uno y los amigos más cercanos.
Okay, basically, the family is the most important thing. So as soon as I arrived, for example, to Peru, what I told them was that they were going to do this business to develop this life project, and they will be traveling with the family. So whenever we go to a TSI, I'm the happiest man in the world when I can see the members of my organization traveling with the family. So it's really important that you include your family in this business because dreams come true. You can travel with your family and you can enjoy all this DXN success among with the family.
Okay, good.
Absolutely good. Thank you so much. It definitely brings about the culture that DXN has been always talking about, bringing about the role of the family. I like this thing about what Rafael just shared was how they, at a very early age, inspire children to go out on the on the streets to sell the coffee. Because if you're going to sell a coffee, can you imagine? They are building up sellers, they are building up hardcore networkers, telling them to go down, children going on the streets selling coffee, not because they want money, because the father and mother are going to give them either a football to play or some other toy, and that is really inspiring. I think you are the first guy who has ever told me that you can get the children involved into network marketing. That's amazing. That's really amazing. So let's go to the last question of this session. Yeah, you want to add something? Yeah, Rafael?
Yes. Adicional, hay un punto importante, como hay muchas madres solteras con hijos, no le queda otra opción de salir con sus hijos a vender los productos para conseguir la comida. Y eso indirectamente va inculcando a esos niños, a esa corta edad, la importancia de apoyar a su madre, la importancia de lo que está haciendo su madre. También se sienten orgullo de que su madre no está mintiendo, que está haciendo algo correcto por el bienestar de él. Y por eso es mucho más rápido la respuesta y el apoyo de la familia integrarse desde pequeña edad.
So there's a lot of single mothers that the only choice they have is to go out to the street with the sons or the daughters and do this business. So with that example, the son or the daughter can know and learn what type of job of work is doing her mother. And as the kid grows up, he understands that it's a good business, that it's not a bad thing, and that makes the kid more interested in learning how to do the work he see the mother does. So it's really important and to have that in mind, because single mothers, that's the only choice they have, to become somebody in life and to get the future secure of the kids.
Quienes ha sido una bendición para la región de América. Por primera vez se da un fenómeno que una compañía ha unido a todo un continente, desde México hasta Brasil, lo que otras instancias no han hecho, lo que los políticos del mundo no han hecho. Quien en América nos ha unido como región con un solo objetivo, el bienestar de la familia.
So for the first time, there's a company that unifies a whole continent, from Mexico to Brazil, with the same objective, the well-being of the family.
Absolutely. I totally agree with what Rafael just said. But today, I think he also taught me one very good lesson about how Dr. Lim has built this amazing company, DXN, which is like, I just remembered the scene when you were narrating how a mother takes her child to the, on the streets when they're going out and teaching them the art of selling. And that's really touching, because that means it's the same thing when I watched the movie called The Lion King. I saw, the main lion teaching its cub how to hunt. This is exactly what the skill, a parent's job is, to make their children independent. And I think with DXN, when that is the secret of Latin America, they are just setting up a foundation for the future. And that's really one lesson I think everybody here in the audience should realize. Yes, Rafael, please go on.
Por eso mi eterna gratitud y está en mis oraciones todos los días el Dr. Lin por tener la visión de este proyecto donde no necesariamente usted tiene que tener una profesión. Aquí cabemos todo, con profesión, sin profesión, los mudos, los sordos, los ciegos, no importa, cualquier persona que respire cabe en Quieres. Mi gratitud eterna para el Dr. Lin.
So that's why I feel thankful for Dr. Lin for having the vision of creating a company where you don't have to be a professional. You don't need to have a degree or a lot of education. You don't have to have an economic status. So everybody can do Dxn business. It doesn't matter if you are deaf, if you're blind, if you cannot speak, you can do the business. If you have the willing of learning, of doing the business, that's why I feel very thankful for Dr. Lin, because in Latin American countries, there are people that don't have any studies, that they didn't went to college or the school, but they learn how to sell the products. They learn everything about Ganoderma and the company, and they are making a lot of money doing this business and changing the destiny and the future of their life.
Absolutely, and also contributing to the world, because at the core we really want to end the kind of suffering, both the health and the wealth suffering. And the system that Dr. Lim has set up is, it doesn't matter you're a black or white, you're rich or poor, you're a super graduate or an illiterate person. Everybody here has a role to play. They can contribute into transforming the world and transforming their life, and in turn the life of others also. Such an amazing company that we are with, and we are so blessed. So let's go with the last question. How do you see the business of DXN post the current pandemic, Rafael?
Ok, excelente pregunta.
That's a very good question.
En esta pandemia, o retiro espiritual como yo suelo y prefiero llamarlo,
In this pandemic, or spiritual retirement,
en el cual el mundo entero no estaba preparado, hemos visto cómo muchos negocios tradicionales y cómo muchas compañías medianas y grandes han desaparecido o han tenido dificultades para proveer sus servicios.
we've seen how a lot of companies, traditional companies, have had to close or just to disappear because they didn't have the ability of the vision to have a business that brings needs for the people to be open.
¿Cuál es la importancia de DXN para seguir creciendo como lo está haciendo en esta situación? Una sola razón: ser una compañía con el concepto de dragón. Y eso ha sido de suma importancia para todos los miembros, para la familia de DXN Global.
So the most important thing about this company is that we are a one dragon company. So that's the positive thing, and the thing that we have to take advantage of, because our type of company is the one that is taking place and maintaining all the products, all the sales, because we have products with quality that can be used every day. So we have what people need in their home every day.
A todos mis amigos que están conectados de diferentes países, yo les recuerdo, yo les sugiero que valoren a TXN. Más del 96% de todas las empresas de redes que existen en este momento han tenido dificultades. ¿Sabes por qué? Porque lo que tienen es un formulador de producto que les rotula con el nombre de compañía X, pero esas compañías que procesan han tenido problemas para adquirir la materia prima, por ejemplo, lo cual el DXN no lo ha tenido.
So the most important thing for the people that is watching this transmission is to give value to these companies, because more than 90% of other companies had or are having trouble to develop the products because they have something that they cannot be consistent. And in difference of Dxn, we have the availability of all the products because we handle our products. So we have a factory which manufactures, builds, and ships the products to every country. So we do it everything. The other companies cannot do this because they cannot have all the products, all the ingredients in this process that we are living right now. So that's an advantage we have as a company.
La situación que estamos viviendo en esta pandemia es algo inusual y sumamente importante porque ha venido a cambiar el mundo. La historia, el modus vivendi en el mundo es antes del COVID y después del COVID.
So the way of living is before this pandemic and after this pandemic. The way we used to behave or to act was different as of now and will be different as when this ends.
Todas las grandes crisis generan grandes oportunidades. ¿Y quién va a salir ganancioso? La número 1 en salud y la número 1 en belleza, TXN. ¿Sabe por qué? Porque ahora el mundo entero ha entendido que su salud es su responsabilidad y está conectado en las redes buscando opciones alternativas para subir su sistema de defensa, para controlar su salud de todos los enemigos que a diario estamos expuestos.
So it's going to be our advantage to develop this business to other people who is searching for opportunities in the network, in the internet, looking for a company who can bring health to the body in this process, because lack of health is why it's affecting all these people that is getting affected by the pandemic, by this virus. So if you have a strong immune system with the products that we have, people will search a company with those type of products to have health, and we have them. So we are very lucky to have these products at this company as Dxn.
El mes de junio, por ejemplo, DXN América sigue siendo número 1 en venta a nivel global. Solamente Perú en junio hizo más de 1.800.000 puntos de todos los productos que se movió. Muchos miembros con código que estaban natimuertos, que no estaban haciendo nada, empezaron a interesarse, a comprar los productos para tratar su salud. Y eso está pasando en todo el mundo. Por eso en esta pandemia es sumamente importante para que TXN siga estando a la cabeza. Antes, me recuerdo 10 años atrás, en uno de mis viajes a Perú, en el cual he viajado 185 veces, leí que en América, que en Perú, de cada 10 personas, 5 estaban conectados a las redes. Ahora, la tendencia es de cada 10, 9 están conectados. Así que DXN en esta pandemia va a seguir siendo la gran diferencia.
For example, in the month of June, only in Peru, they sold more than 1,800,000 points for the members. There were a lot of members that weren't active, and because of this process of pandemic, a lot of people started doing DXN again or consume the products to have health. So that's basically an example of that our products have quality and can help you to have a better health. So that's why I want to motivate everyone to keep promoting DXN, keep using DXN products. And in Peru, I remember like 10 years ago, from every 5 people, from every 10 people, maybe 4 or 5, they were searching internet business opportunity. And in this pandemic, from every 10, 9 are connected to the internet looking for opportunities. So it's a change. We have to take advantage of technology. We have to take advantage of social media so we can develop the network, so we can develop the business, and so we can expand in every country of the world.
Y no solamente Perú, también México, Colombia, Bolivia, cualquier país de América está conectado, aprovechando, educándose, subiendo contenidos. Las 24 horas del día tenemos presencia con diferentes líderes que estamos comprometidos con nuestro futuro, con nuestro presente, con nuestra familia, con DXN. Estamos aprovechando, aprendiendo para seguir siendo número 1 en DXN mundial. Y solamente eso ha sido posible, les reitero, por la calidad indiscutible de nuestros productos. Así que reitero otra vez de nuevo mi gratitud al Dr. Lin, porque sin su visión esto no hubiese sido posible, de que de en América estemos unidos como continente por un solo objetivo, compartiendo salud, belleza, riqueza, felicidad por donde quiera, por cualquier rincón de América. Haremos y llevaremos a DXN presencia para que la usen nuestro producto.
So not only in Peru, Mexico, Colombia, Bolivia, and every country of Latin America is getting involved in the social media, in the internet, giving presentations, learning every day about how to make DXN number 1 business, learning about the marketing plan, the business opportunity, improve all the tools that we have as a company so we can take that to the whole world watching us and the whole world who is searching for an opportunity to have help and to find a company that have the products they need or the marketing plan they need to make the income and to have the basic necessities supplied. So that's why I feel thankful, and I want to thank you, Dr. Lim, for having the vision of creating this company so we can help and take business, health, wealth, and happiness to everybody in the world.
Yes, that's true. I think that is an amazing answer too, because post-COVID, the pandemic, things have really changed. And as Rafael just gave us an insight into the statistics, pre the Corona times, the pandemic times, out of 10, 5 people were looking for an opportunity on the internet. But now out of 10, 9 are searching. That means there is an increase. The graph is high up there, raising for people who are looking for an alternative source of income, and they are looking out for something that is really, really good. And we as DXN have the most amazing range of products that are related to health. They help you to maintain your health and vitality. And I think the best choice for anybody would be to be a part of DXN. And that's true. Very, very good. So with this, we wrap up the 5-question series from my side, but we still have the floor open for the people, the audience questions. Is Rafael ready to take the questions from the audience?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I have one question. Okay, this question is coming up on the screen. It's saying, how do you answer when people ask you, what do you do for a living?
Que tú le contestas a la persona que te pregunta que a qué tú te dedicas.
Bueno, pues yo me dedico a hacer felices a los corazones para que tengan salud. En otras palabras, yo le ofrezco la oportunidad, le contesto con la dualidad que solamente TXN ofrece. Tener salud ganando dinero. A diferencia de todos los ofrecimientos que hay en el mercado, que te hablan de riqueza, 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 porque todo el mundo necesita dinero. Pero nadie se recuerda de qué me sirve tener dinero si no tengo salud. Aquí en DXN yo ofrezco salud y a la vez obtener dinero por obtener salud.
So when somebody asks me that question, the answer will be, what I do for a living is just to be happy. And by being happy, I get an income. So when they ask how you can make an income being happy, then I told them about the products that can bring health and at the same time an income, because a lot of companies in the market, what they are selling is just to be economic. You will be rich, you will get this, you will get that, and the point of life is to be happy. If you have happiness, it's because you are doing DXN, because DXN have the products for your health and the income from your pocket.
Wow, that was really, really clear. I think so. What was his name? I just forgot his name. Shahzad Talib. I think you got your answer. So let's take up another question. And I saw one more question. Yeah, it's from Shahzad Talib itself. He wants to say, Mr. Rafael, do you also go out selling the coffee? If yes, how did you do that? Did you go out selling coffee? Did you sell the coffee ever?
Si tú has salido a vender el producto, sabes, de café.
Yes.
Y sí, que es como tú lo has hecho.
Pero primero no salí a vender café. Primero salí a ofrecer RG y GL, porque fue el primer producto que tuvo que ver con la regulación de mi salud. Y obviamente pues me fue más fácil entonces compartir un sachet de café, el cual tiene el mínimo de ganoderma, lo que reguló mi salud. Hice esa combinación porque obviamente el mundo entero sabe de café y el 83% del mundo tomamos café. Y aquí en Estados Unidos, en Nueva York, donde yo resido por 30 años, la gente toma café. Todos, americanos, morenos, de cualquier país, tomamos café. De hecho, hay un gran segmento de la población inmigrante que se desayuna con un sachet de café de cualquier marca, porque su presupuesto no le da para mucho. O sea que vender café aquí es el café de entrada, el gancho, para que la gente sepa que la novela trabaja. Y claro que vendí café. Y lo vendo todavía, y caro lo vendo.
So yes, I did sell coffee, but first at the beginning what I was selling, it was RTGL because it was the first product that I used to have my health in balance. So the first product that I went to the streets to sell, it was RTGL. And then I combined that with the coffee because coffee is a universal drink that it doesn't matter what country you are from, it doesn't matter where in the continent or if you speak any English, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows about coffee and everybody drinks coffee. So coffee is the vehicle so we can get the products, the different type of products to a person.
Yo un sachet de café lo vendo en $2. No lo regalo. Porque mi abuela decía que lo que nada nos cuesta, hagamos fiesta. Si uno regala, la gente no lo valora. Al principio yo regalaba sachet de café. En cualquier contacto que hacía, en la parada de tren, en el bus, y después en la noche llamaba a la persona pidiendo la opinión de si le gustó el café. Ay, se me olvidó. Ay, que mira. Entonces yo resumí esa historia. Deme $2 y tómese ese café saludable. ¿Qué pasó? El que me dio los $2 se lo tomó porque dio su dinero. Si no me llamó, tuve mis $2, pero el 90% me llamaba. Mira, ¿y quién tiene ese café diferente a los otros?
So what I did was I started selling the coffee instead of giving the samples because I've noticed that when I just give a sachet of coffee as a gift, as a sample, and I call the people after to know the opinion or if they like or they didn't like the coffee, the product. And when they answered, they said, "Oh, I forgot to try it." So what I did was started to selling the sachet of coffee here in the United States for $2, $2 American. As soon as I started to selling the coffee, I will call the people so I can know the answer if they try it or not, and they will tell them, yes, I did try it because they paid for the product. It wasn't a sample, it wasn't a gift. So they used the product and they called him in and buy more.
Okay, great. Yes, yes. So we take in the next question. This comes from Australia, Dr. Puvan Mutaya, and she asks you a question. Who was it easier to sponsor, a man or a woman, and why? What do you often say in your very first invitation to a prospect?
¿Quién ha sido más fácil para tú escribir la compañía, hombre o mujer, y por qué?
Gracias a mi amiga de Australia, pues para mí indistintamente me ha sido igual, tanto los hombres como las mujeres. Pero en particular en algunos países he conectado mucho más con las mujeres por la razón de que parte de las mujeres en Latinoamérica son madres solteras y necesitan sí o sí el diario vivir para alimentar a su familia. A esas personas ha sido mucho más fácil.
Thank you for that question to my friend of Australia. And well, to be honest, it is, for me, it is the same in woman or man because the way I offer the opportunity in my country or Latin America is to offer a way of work, because in Latin America, for example, most of the women are single mothers and they need that income to cover the basic needs of the daughters or the sons, and also the men, they need to provide the economy to the family. So in Latin America, if there's a single mother that needs to have the income, it will be it's an easier way to offer the opportunity to those type of people, because they are looking for an opportunity and a company that can give them the freedom of time and the products to have health.
Ahora, hace 4 años, estoy empezando a correr mi segunda etapa en Dxn, en estrategia, y estamos preparando y estamos trabajando para el presente y el presente de Dxn América para las siguientes generaciones. Y estamos involucrando a los jóvenes. De hecho, acabamos de tener el primer campamento virtual de jóvenes en Perú, pero ya habíamos hecho 3 campamentos antes, y ahora no estamos enfocados tanto en vender los productos en la calle. Ahora estamos enfocados en que indirectamente los hijos nuestros en los diferentes países ha sido mucho más fácil que se estén involucrando, porque han visto los resultados de cómo los padres hemos conseguido el dinero limpio, honesto, para que ellos sigan consiguiendo su comida, su ropa, sus estudios. Así que esa es la nueva etapa en la que Dxn América también va a ser número 1 para el mundo. Así que ustedes, mi amigo de la India, mi respeto con esos más de 1.200 o 1.300 millones de personas que ustedes tienen. Pónganse, valoren lo que tienen, es la gran oportunidad. Tienen una mina de diamantes disponible para ustedes, y ahora que tienen una de las plantaciones más grandes de Dxn en el mundo. Por favor.
Okay, so now basically we are working for the second generation. That's the vision, that we are, instead of going selling on the streets, we are trying to teach the second generation sons, daughters, to learn and to know how we are getting the money, how we are getting the income in the right way, doing the right job with the right products, and trying to be an example for them, so they can know that they can have a decent job, a decent work, doing the right thing, and taking this business to another level. So they can know this is a business that is for the future, that is not just for the present. So they can have the future secured for the other generation, and that's why we are focused on that. I'm thankful for being part of this show, and I want to give you guys, all the viewers from the different countries, that motivation to keep doing, to keep pushing, to keep motivated to keep doing the business, the Dxn business, because we are going to get to every house, to every member, to every person in the different continents around the world.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for coming on the show. It has been a great time. So I think before we just say goodbye, I want to pull up one comment, and this is a comment from Carolina Villanueva, and she wants to say that good morning, Dxn family from Houston, Texas, USA. The master Dxn Rafael Ambassador Corona is here. Thanks to Mr. Rafael, I learned in his Dxn meeting when he came to Houston May 6, 2010. I learned how to overcome cancer in 3 stages. He's really is very strict, and I like it because he advised me, yes or yes. You can beat cancer only with mega doses. RG, GL, spirulina, cordyceps, a lot of Lindsay coffee and all that. So that's why I'm here in his downline. So this is the man that we spoke today. He's a strict mentor, and he can be accessed on his website www.rafael mentor.com. People anywhere in the world who are looking out for business opportunities, partners, Rafael and Claudio, his son, they are open for business partnership with anybody who is new prospects. They are also open, I think, for grooming and training the new people, new generation into this business. So thank you again, Rafael and Claudio. So before I say, now the question comes, one question for Claudio. How is it to walk on dad's footsteps? How does it feel to take up his, you're his shadow, right? So you're following him. How does it feel?
It is challenging because of the status of being a crown ambassador, of being a leader, and watch so many people follow his guidance. So for me, it's a challenge, because there's a lot of knowledge in this person next to me. There's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work. I know the sacrifice he have made to do this business, and I know all the hard work he went through to get to where he is now. So it's a motivation for me to keep doing the business in the right way, to be honest, to be clear, to do the business the right way, and to try to be happy. Happiness is what moves the world. So the happiness that he had when he helps another person to overcome an illness or to have an income to cover the basic needs of the family, of the house, that's what motivates him to be better and to do better. So it's a challenge for me.
Absolutely a great challenge for you to follow a celebrity, father, and then take up his responsibility. But I'm sure you have a good mentor in your home, and you will definitely succeed. So thank you again, both of y'all, for joining me on this show, and I appreciate it. And we'll see you soon together someday again.
Thank you.
Rafael.
Gracias a ustedes por invitarme. Lo conocí en el segundo campamento de Europa, el cual tuve el honor de ser el invitado. Ahí le conocí a usted por primera vez. Y por favor, a todo esto, más de 1.200, 1.300 millones que conforman la India, por favor, nada más necesito 5 que se afilien con Rafael Díaz. Nada más necesito 5 en la India y 5 en la China. Por favor, por favor. Mi gratitud, y yo espero haber contribuido a la audiencia, haber motivado con alguna de mis respuestas, que haya sido la pieza clave para que deje que mate en el tablero de su ajedrez y pueda mover su negocio a otro nivel. Estamos aquí en Nueva York, y tanto Claudio como yo, a sus disposiciones en lo que podamos contribuir, en apoyarle cualquier proyecto, lo que sea, simplemente háganoslo saber que somos un mundo, un mercado, una gran familia. Mi gran respeto y gratitud para todos ustedes.
So thank you for your invitation. I remember when we met in the leadership camp in Europe, and I enjoyed it really much. He feels thankful for the Latin Catholic, for this company, for this vision, and to all the viewers, all the people who's watching this live transmission. I only need 5 people from India and 5 people from China to be part of my organization. Only 5, because I want to become a double crown ambassador. So that's what I'm heading.
I'm sure you're going to fulfill that. And thank you again, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. See you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a great time with our guest today, and we learned a lot. You know, when you get a mentor like him, who gives us insight into his experiences, these are the lessons that are much worth than reading thousands of books. You know, so I feel very, very blessed today that we have his recording with us now. It's going to remain on Facebook for you guys to watch anytime you want. Just a quick announcement before I just say goodbye. And this announcement is because tomorrow we are going to have at 4 p.m. In the evening, Dr. Lim going to come online at Somaya Vidyavihar University. It's a KG Somaya Institute of Dharma Studies. It's in Mumbai. And then basically it's going to be Dr. Lim and the Mr. Samir Somaya. He's the, you can say the founder, he's the chancellor of the university, and they're going to discuss a very important topic. And this topic is basically about wealth creation through social engagement and religious values. A fantastic and a very different topic that we're going to experience tomorrow, discussed by these two great gentlemen. Then we are going to have this being moderated by Dr. Supriya Rai. She's going to be the moderator. We'll try to telecast this live on Facebook as well. She is... if possible, I'm going to get her online soon. But if not, we're going to watch her tomorrow. And finally, remember the date, tomorrow, 22nd of July, 2020 at 4 p.m. We're going to see Dr. Lim live in discussion. Okay, so once again, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Rafael, and thank you, Claudio's patience for almost 1 hour early morning to sit and translate. Dad is amazing. You know, on one side, he's fortunate to follow his footsteps, but that's why I believe Dxn is now passing the baton to the next generation. So thank you so much for all of the viewers for staying so long, and see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.